Okay, I'm sorry. When I tried to make this one whole video, it ran 3 minutes over, so I'm continuing now. Please, please watch this, and if you're just starting on part 2, please go back to part 1. Save a life. Prevent a drug addiction. Keep someone out of a psychiatric ward. Keep someone out of prison. Or just keep someone from suffering deep emotional scars for the rest of their life. Please stay with me on this. Medical examiners not getting specific enough training. There is conflict over what constitutes abuse, which is, in my opinion, ridiculous. Data collection is lacking, and government intervention for at-risk families is definitely failing these children. In 2005, there were 313,838 child abuse victims. 140,072 got help. It's up to us to step forward and be a voice for the silent majority who are terrified to speak for themselves. It is up to us. Contact your legislators. Address this issue. I'm getting upset because I am passionate about this, and address this issue and then keep making noise. Yeah, that's the key. You see that child that the social worker went in there and child said no, and you continue to see that child with bruises or whatever signs, you keep making reports. Don't go away. Go to your legislator. Whatever your state is, .org. Write to your legislators. Be armed with the facts. Let them know that you know what's going on, and ask them what they intend to do about it, and then let them know that you're watching them to find out that they are going to do something about it. Make sure they know that you're going to know whether or not they follow through. Some of the signs that you can look for, and this is really mostly in children with physical abuse or neglect. And I'm not touching too much on sexual abuse right now, but I will, because that was the majority of my abuse, and I will do another video on that. You look for bruises in unusual places that you wouldn't find, from just falling down on the playground, that type of thing. Injuries happening on a consistent basis. Children who are withdrawn, depressed, untrusting of adults. Their hygiene is not up to par. Undernourished, not food. And I know that there are families that don't have money and you can't dress your children, fancy or whatever. But there's a difference between that and a child, wearing dirty clothes to school, that type of thing. And in mentioning that, also inform your children and let your child know that if they see it, to come talk to you, that it's okay. I have had 2 incidences in my life that my daughter came crying to me of friends at school, "Mommy, do something, please." And I did. I made the phone calls. And I took a lot for it, but I made the calls because I will protect the children. I'm not going to stand back and watch this happen to somebody else, because I know the pain. And not even just the physical pain, but the emotional scars that it leaves behind. And if you just could glimpse, I'm not even going to I could put pictures up on here, of it. I'm not trying to shock value you. I'm just trying to arm you with the facts and hope and pray that if you see something, you will not sit idly by. You will get up and you will do something. You will make a phone call. There are 66,700,000 websites on child abuse and prevention on Google. So easy to look one up. You know what? And if you call your local agency and you see something not being done, go above their head. Keep climbing until you get somebody to pay attention. Because, you know, this could be the difference between that child's life and death. Literally. The national hotline number to report any kind of suspected abuse, and I am going to put this again at the end of the video, is 1-800-872-5437. They will direct you to the number for your state agency to call. They also have a website with more information that is called thursdayschild.org. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from a man who is a member of loveourchildrenusa.org. Mario Batali, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He says, violence against children is completely preventable. Get angry. Save a child. You have the power. Use it. 66,700,000 websites. Please utilize them.